Days of Our Lives spoilers. Andre DiMera resurrected with Stefano, devious father-son comeback. Days of Our Lives, DOOL. Spoilers trace that Andre DiMera, stepchild, can be resurrected with Stefano DiMera, Joseph Mascolo. Is a devious father-son comeback tale brewing? DOOL lately positioned out a promo that functions the drama occurring this summertime season and past. In that preview video, there had been a few clues approximately Stefano dishonest his very own dying as soon as again. Of course, Joseph Mascolo died returned in 2016, so that *s left a few fanatics involved approximately days recasting the function of Stefano. However, the display *s verified that *s now no longer essential to position Stefano returned with inside the action. Who can overlook the time Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, morphed right into a model of Stefano through the reminiscence chip implanted in his brain? The Stefano storyline became definitely an instance of bringing Stefano returned without actually bringing him returned. That said, days may match for any other perspective on this case. It *d be clean to restore Stefano and simply use a frame double to face in for him. DOOL visitors can also additionally see the return of Stefano *s head or maybe simply his hand. They ought to doubtlessly get a person who sounds just like Mascolo for the voice, or perhaps they might rely upon antique clips of Mascolo *s voice instead. Regardless, Mascolo *s image became featured with inside the promo, so that may be a signal that it isn't a recast situation. In fact, this storyline can be much less approximately Stefano and extra approximately the son he desires to maintain his own circle of relatives' legacy. Toward the give-up of the summertime season and past preview video. *, Tony DiMera, voice may be heard saying, "It *s nearly time. Father, it *s viable that *ll be Tony talking. However we *d say it *s a long way much more likely that it *ll be Andre." Someone in a lab coat also can be visible subsequent to at least one of these returned from the grave tubes that Days has formerly used to restore characters. Perhaps Dr. Wilhelm Rolf, Richard Wharton, revived Andre, who's now operating in the direction of Stefano *s revival. 2. Andre can also additionally plan on bringing Stefano returned and steerage the DiMera extended family down a one-of-a-kind path. Their *s a variety of upheaval and weak point with inside the DiMera own circle of relatives proper now. Sir Andre and Stefano can also additionally wish to alternate that no count number how they deal with the Stefano dilemma. He won't need to be visible all that a good deal if Andre takes the lead and runs the display for him. Days of Our Lives spoilers say there are symptoms that Andre and Stefano ought to each go back to Salem one manner or any other. So stay with us for updates on another main comeback news.